My name is Nathan Isings. I am a third year going into fourth year Bachelor of Film and Television student from Montreal, Quebec. So I grew up in the West Island of Montreal, which is sort of like the GTA suburbs of Toronto, but the Montreal equivalent. In Quebec, instead of going straight into university, we do something called cégep, which is essentially 2 years of pretty much whatever you want. It's $150 a semester just to find yourself and getting ready for a university degree. So after high school, having a definite affinity for stage acting, I decided to pursue theater. And so I did a program in creative arts that's focused on theater performance, theater production, and a little bit of a minor in filmmaking. So I would describe myself as a very varied creative.
In the night times, there's a digging.
I started off stage acting and live performance. Any opportunity that I could get to put myself on a stage and either say something I wrote or express a script that somebody else did, I would go for it. And then once I got into cégep, I discovered that you could add cameras to theater. Anyone who knows me knows that I can switch avenues at the drop of a hat. One day I can be talking about wanting to be the greatest camera guy in the world, and then the next day I wanted to be a brilliant sound mixer. And for what I want to do, I think it kind of helps to be a little bit of a jack of all trades, being able to lead projects and have a dedicated vision and a little bit of a knowledge of everything allows you to communicate with your team that much better. Also, if you're in a position where you have to do those things yourself, you'd have no problem doing it. As someone who's lived their life based on the philosophy of learning new things and learning how to use new tools to execute my own ideas, I thought SIRT spoke to me on both a creative and technically intriguing level. I think the best thing about being an intern here at SIRT is the fact that we get to do pretty much whatever we want. We get to fill our plates up with things that we think of would be a really cool marketing project. We get to come up with ideas and pitches for ways to showcase things like 360 video, VR, motion capture, things like that. One of the most important factors of both stage performance and filmmaking is the pace. The pace in stage is set with the actors rehearsing months and months on end before a performance actually goes up on stage. You have to get the timing exactly right. Why I was so drawn to post-production and having a particular niche for everything post-shoot, but still sort of appreciating the production side, is that the pace is set in the editing room. You get to craft the actor's performance by cutting together the clips, deciding the pauses, finding the best takes, and making it as most refined product as you possibly can, as you would if you were a company of actors rehearsing for 8 hours and 8 hours a day. For filmmaking, you still need some rehearsal, but the refining process is not done before the camera, but sort of after the camera. And I think that's why I was so drawn to post-production in the first place.